Alright, hang on. Give me one. Give me a second right quick. Alright. Hold up. Gotta just adjust a few more things right quick, and then we will be ready to do this. I haven't done a YouTube live stream in a while. I wanted to save this for sort of Halloween, but into the start of next month. Let's just get some people in here right quick. Let me just text a friend and let them know that I am live right now. Alright. Did that. Let's get this. Welcome to the two people that are in here. Hope you guys had a good spooky October. Hope you guys had a good Halloween. I know I did. I just sat and ate some candy all day. Alright, right. What is going on, guys? I am back with another live stream. My name is Shorter Ghost, or you can call me whatever you want. Today we are going to be trying to beat chapters 1 through 2 of Dead Space Remake. Maybe going to 3, and on the way I will be giving tips and tricks on what I feel that should be done for no matter what mode that you play. This does indeed also go for impossible mode. So let's get into it. I'm going to be going on story mode, which is Isaac deals more damage. It takes much less damage. His oxygen tank lasts longer. Isaac heals automatically, and enemy grappling is much easier to escape because I'm a retired Dead Space veteran and needed to get back into the field of Dead Space. So with that, let's get into it. There will be no commentary during cutscenes because you guys can watch it.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. Oh, I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange.
Sorry for my little sneeze. Ugh.
That's her? Nicole?
Yeah.
Stupid allergies.
Weeks.
5 minutes out, you still got that thing on repeat?
Ugh.
Guess you really miss her.
Fisherman is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart.
I will be, quick commentary. I'm gonna try 100% at least the first 2 or 3, the first 2 chapters. Meaning I'm gonna try and get all the rewards I can for that chapter. So,
Nice clean re-entry.
yeah. And I will give a walkthrough on how to get everything, what I suggest you go for first, and how to complete the mission. So I will give sort of a full walkthrough. But for now, we'll let the cutscene stuff.
One of the richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now, where is she?
Welcome to the third person I joined. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask. Hey, thanks for the 1 like, by the way. Really appreciate that.
Biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Yeah. I'll get us into hailing range. Someone's got to be waiting up for us.
Just be careful on the approach. I'm not taking any chances the CEC's pride and joy.
No chances, huh? Is that why you were digging into my personnel files before we left?
You check your file access?
Hey, thank you for the second, like, jeez, already?
Standard CEC
We're like
background check.
not even 5 minutes in.
Wanna work in
Thank
the
you
big leagues,
guys.
You have to play ball.
Sir, we're in Ailing Range.
Hey, welcome in. Oh god.
USG Ishimura.
What the
This
heck?
is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly, responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kelly.
So, what?
You ever hear of a full communications?
Never.
Oh man, I hate
Someone pick up
cutscenes
the
that I
damn phone.
can't skip. Like, if I'm being honest, as a gamer myself, like, I appreciate that you can't skip cutscenes, but I also hate
Sounds like their
how you
communication array
can't
is
skip them
busted.
at the same time.
Maybe,
Because it's
broken
like, I
encoder.
want to get straight into
Daniel's not gonna
gameplay,
handle it for
especially if I'm
48
doing
hours
something like
max.
this. But 9 times out of 10, most of my live streams, I do like small
Jen,
commentary in the
Johnson,
background.
take us in.
Combat situations that require focus don't have much commentary unless questions are being asked.
Guidance system override isn't responding.
Shit, we're coming in too hot. It's gonna smash us into the hull. Jen, aim for that emergency stabilizer. There, the blue light. It might slow us down.
That's how I feel, especially with the loading screen that takes forever. Oh man, the worst thing as a gamer that I could probably say that everyone experiences is when you get stuck on a loading screen, like it just infinitely just loads and loads and you never get in. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Johnson.
Like, I'm sorry, but I can't.
Broken.
Shit, but better than a broken neck. Or worse.
Oh,
Good call on the
so
stabilizer.
let's
Ivan.
get into
Better
this.
always read the manual.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system's a death trap.
Better add it to your repair list. Jen, what's our damage?
Comps are down. We lost the port booster. Got a fire in one of the stabilizers and singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
And let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kelly. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
There we go. Got the helmet on. Starting off with the crappy suit, but don't worry. Around the start of chapter 2, we'll actually up this suit, so to make it slightly more armored. All right. So once you put your helmet on, the path I took. So starting right here, you're gonna want to turn behind you. Again, just the path I take, but go towards you're going to the mission, but then you're just gonna turn this way. On the ground, you will see your first little collectible, which is a text log. And now, I'll leave this up for a couple of seconds. But you guys can I'm pretty sure you can pause this stream during. So if you guys do just want to pause the stream and then read it, no worries. But I highly suggest that you guys just wait until after stream. That way you don't miss some of the other stuff. As much as you can, just fast forward. I'll leave this up for. There is a lot, so we'll just leave up. Yeah. For now, I suggest that you guys, if those who get the game because it's free thanks to PlayStation giving it to PlayStation Plus members, if you guys do just play the game, I suggest that if you want to learn a lot of lore about Isaac Clarke and the story, then you can get the game yourself and then do the stuff. But for now, we're just going to continue on with the mission objective. Feel free to have to chat and feel free to chit-chat and stuff. I will be definitely focused on trying to get you guys to or show you guys how to get the very first suit. You need exactly 10,000 credits to get the first suit upgrade.
At least we didn't take out the sign.
But for now, we'll work up on building those credits. That is the tip. That's the very first tip, actually. Is you want to try and build up as many credits as you can to get suit upgrades and just buy stuff that you might need, like notes which upgrade your weapons and Isaac himself. And then some health things, stasis packs, which is just a power up, and just a whole bunch of other stuff like ammo and, again, heals. My second tip is make sure that you stock up on as much ammo. The game gives you a lot of ammo for his iconic weapon, the plasma cutter.
I can't reach him.
But I do suggest that you, in order to get the suit upgrade, in my opinion, I always sell what I do is I'll sell like two whole stacks of my plasma cutter ammo, and then I will take and also store two so I can have more. So coming in this room, you're going to want to look over here towards the save station that sadly can't be accessed. You're going to want to keep walking, then you're going to find your second text log. Same thing, I'll leave this up, I'll scroll down very slowly, that way you guys, there's a lot, like they stack these text logs with like a whole bunch of stuff.
Does anyone else smell that?
Smell what?
Like something died in
I
the
will
air.
leave it up here for a few seconds, that way I will eventually go back, like, if I do another stream, which I will, I'll eventually go back, and what I'll do is I will read everything as sort of a recap from the last stream. So I can say I finished this stream, then I go into another stream soon, and then I just recap everything that we did. Another tip is if you're lost and you don't know where to go, I'm going to use an example. So say, I know where the door is, but say like, oh, I'm lost and I'm going this way. If you hit whatever you're playing on, if you hit a certain button, it actually activates a tracker that gives you a full path to the area that you need to be, as well as tells you what your current mission objective is. Or you can also access your inventory, go over the map, and you also have a full path with the same main objective on your map in case you still get lost.
Something on the floor here. What's it?
Now, more cutscene reasons, so no worries. I will let the cutscenes run. And dial.
Oh god, that mouth.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms with the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Engines, hull, the tramps.
Could do that kind of damage to a planet cracker.
Okay, got up the power. Ventilation's up. Power to the elevator should be...
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait, do you hear that?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, man?
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators running.
There's something in here with us.
So real quick, very quick spoiler alert. The dude that you see me looking at, you will see how he quickly dies. I should have paused and then spoiler alert, but you guys will just see. If you don't want to see the spoiler alert, if you haven't played the game yet, then click off. But for those who have seen a certain post that I did on Instagram, which I will eventually, or basically those who have already seen it, you're okay. Those who don't want to see it, then if you want to, click off, or just look away, or just pause the stream, and then continue on once you think it's over. But I'm gonna quickly, just a couple spoiler alerts, but we're gonna quickly just let it continue. I just had to give that spoiler warning because I didn't want to ruin that part of that person's death for anyone of the game. Alright, let's go. Let's run from the necromorphs. By the way, if you guys don't know, if you guys are curious, what are the necromorphs? They're basically just not soldiers. They're just the USG is army workers and soldiers who got mutated by the marker. But we'll get into more of that later on throughout the game, as you and myself will start to learn more about the necromorphs and what they became of. I think by chapter 4 we'll start to learn the necromorphs like backstory and stuff, and it's really gruesome and cool. Alright, another tip, which you see getting the plasma cutter, which reads, cut off their limbs. So what that means is you want to aim for their limbs and try and de-limb them as much as possible. So shooting their arms, so de-limbing their arms sort of cuts their attacks off. De-limbing their legs eventually just slows them down and makes them to where they're a crawler. But you'll see right here as I give an example of de-limbing a necromorph. My best form of trying to de-limb a necromorph is instead of having it line in a straight, what you want to do is turn it. That way your thing is, instead of straight, it's sideways. This is another tip. It makes it best for de-limbing necromorphs, and I'll show you right here how you do it. So what you do is you quickly shoot their leg, and that disables them. And then what you do is you could just shoot them in the arm or instant kill them. Now another tip. Once you do that, don't just walk away from the body. Instead, what you want to do is hit your stomp, and you could get stuff like that, like plasma energy, sometimes 100 to 400 credits. But I feel like that would work. Now, don't always keep your plasma cutter like this. Every now and then, if you're going to de-limb arms, go straight. If you're looking to try and de-limb legs, I suggest you go with the horizontal. But I always keep switching back and forth, as you can have many different play styles of what you want to do. So just constantly keep following the path that I take, and then we will get to another cutscene thing, or not cutscene, dialogue, so there's not going to be commentary until then, until it's after.
Security request returned.
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes, and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
Also, I forgot to announce that in my my intro. If you are a young kid, like under the age of at least 8 or 9, if you're a kid who's under 9 or 10, don't watch this, because this, first off, you're less than 9 and 10. You shouldn't be watching something that's gory and gruesome. And then also, parents, if you're letting your kids, I've announced this in previous live streams, if you're letting your kids take and watch my stuff, and my stuff contains cussing that I can't take out the stream, or the game, just at least sit there and watch your kid. Like, at least sit there and watch the stream with your kid. And if you find something wrong, please, I would love to have a parent tell me what I should do, because I would go against it so quick. Alright, so we're going to get ready and go to another cutscene, but before then, let's make sure I got everything from this whole area. But yeah, just a side note, if you're under the age of 9 and 10, don't watch my stuff if it's gonna be gruesome, or if you already see like gruesome stuff. The only reason why I don't have a problem with gore is because I've played so many games. So that's just a side note to any parents. Sorry for that. Anyways, let's continue on. So there's gonna be dialogue, but there will be collectibles, so just watch what I do.
Isaac. Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
They're everywhere. Shit, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system, and the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the
Welcome
tram
back
until we get a spare from the maintenance bay.
the
But it's
third
all
person
on
that
Isaac's
joined.
side.
I do hope you guys are enjoying my stream
Just
so
make sure
far.
there's power to the repair systems.
Let me know what you guys think
And
about
Isaac.
it so far.
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay.
I'm trying to
She's
make
a
this
doctor,
one
right?
good, so...
She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
Alright, another little tip is don't reload until you're fully out of ammo, because you only set with a limited amount of ammo. So I don't suggest you reload until again you're out of ammo. So once you get to that point, you're gonna see tram tunnel, and then you're also going to see cargo and baggage hall. So what you're gonna do is this area connects to some of this area. So what you're gonna want to do is you're just gonna want to go to the cargo and baggage hall. Now, no, there will be some necromorphs here that you do have to fight, but don't panic. Just follow what I do. They do randomly pop up every now and then, so again, just relax and calm down. Another tip. If you find the necromorphs laying on the ground like this, they are not dead. So I suggest you, if you're using horizontal, you can horizontal kill them. If you're using just straight line, you could just straight headshot them. And do that, and then stomp them, picking up any ammo. Now, we are going to mess with the circuit breaker. So we have the option of maintenance bay or cargo hall storage. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to turn the cargo hall storage on. Then you're going to want to run to the thing. You're going to see a necromorph. You could try, you could go and take it down, but I don't suggest doing that, as you will waste ammo. So, but if you do waste ammo, trying to do it, just load back a previous save. I myself, as of right now, yes, I'm reloading back to a previous save. But don't worry though, this just goes back to before you enter the thing, so you still have all your ammo. Just rerun through the stuff, pick it up again. I suggest that you use that constantly if you do mess up and waste too much ammo. Like but make sure you do save. And if you want to keep trying to eventually kill the necromorph like that, you can. If you do it right before they get away, and you horizontal fire, you can have a chance at instant killing or dismembering a leg of the necromorph. So with that, once you do that, if you did the breaker circuit to the cargo hall storage, you're going to want to open the door. No, necromorph can sometimes pop in here, or just do that. If you're scared, like, because this is a horror game and stuff, if you're scared or you're just like really like deciding about the stuff, then you can pop out every now and then. So what you're gonna want to do is open everything in here. This will give you credits. There's a bronze semiconductor which you can sell for credits. And here is a note or notice. Basically, it's your upgrade thing, which I said that you need to try and grab as many as possible. Once you got that, just continue back to the same way that you used the breaker circuit. Turn on the maintenance bay. Once you do that, that just powers off everything again. And then you go through to the maintenance store bay. Then you save here. You want to try and save as much as possible. I myself overwrite every single save that I could possibly get because Alright, and then with that, there's gonna be another little dialogue.
Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay.
In the meantime, just take follow path of what I do.
Legs.
Make sure that you all. So with every necromorph, you wanna try and cut off their limbs, because their limbs are a huge part of killing them. Run! And another tip is do not let yourself get cornered by necromorphs. If you get cornered by a necromorph, try and distance yourself as far as you can. Getting cornered by a necromorph is, especially on harder difficulties, is one way of getting yourself killed. Especially those who are trying to run impossible mode to get the special suit for beating the game. But other than that, just keep getting used to the combat, keep getting used to the horror. Again, I cannot stress this enough, cut their limbs off. It will make killing each necromorph so much more easier if you just cut every single limb off. What? And if they're near a barrel, you can barrel kill them, but I suggest how are you not dead? I suggest not doing it because you can damage yourself if you get too close. But obviously right there I could have killed him. Instead of wasting a bullet, like all my extra bullets, I could have just shot the thing. But it's better just trying to shoot him instead of trying to do all that explosion stuff. Open this, you'll get some more plasma energy. Now you can go up here and get some more rewards, like I believe in here's another note. Okay, no plasma energy. Whoops. Whoa! Oh crap! Yeah, and another big tip that I should stress on, always watch your back. No matter like how tight or open area that you have, always watch yourself, because a necromorph can do that and just sneak behind you. Yes, I know. Now, how do I put the reason why I'm giving all these tips and tricks? You're getting tips and tricks from a retired Dead Space veteran, so if you want to take and use these for hard, and these are best probably used for, I'd say, modes that are normal through impossible and not story mode, because story mode makes everything easy. But these are tips from I'd say, what, 10-year Dead Space veteran. So I suggest that you take these tips and you use these consistently, because all these tips and tricks I give will make your runs on every single mode so much more easier. Now I'm not gonna say that these tips and tricks will make your impossible run feel like story mode, because yeah, I've done impossible on some of the Dead Space modes. Tips and tricks ain't helping you. The least they'll do is give you a boost of confidence. But mine, I try and make work. But it all depends on how you take it and how your playthrough is, because your playthrough is far more different than mine. Hey, welcome in, gamer. So by this point, everything I've done by this point, you should have at least you should have 500 over halfway to getting your first suit upgrade. And again, if you picked up that bronze semiconductor, that is, I think, 2,500 to 2,700. And then by that point, you should also have a lot of plasma energy ammo that you can sell too. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take, unfortunately, the lights off and turn the maintenance room on. But don't worry about the whole, like, struggling to see in the dark, because you do have, I guess these are little, I guess what I call these emergency floodlights. Yeah, and also, another very useful tip is if you're not having enough good light, guess what? Your plasma cutter is your flashlight. And it also helps seeing the necromorphs in the dark a lot easier. So I suggest that in dark areas, don't always keep your plasma cutter aimed, because that slows you down. Especially if you get caught by necromorphs like this. But if you want to at least go up and activate the necromorphs, then turn around, and then, like, distance yourself, then aim your flashlight and start blasting. Now, there is a trophy which I can do, and I have done something similar in a previous Dead Space game. There's a trophy you can get that's called One Done, and it's obviously, or no, you have to beat the game on any difficulty with only the plasma cutter. Now, I don't suggest you doing this on impossible, because first off, why would you try that on impossible? If you're not at least a 4-year veteran of Dead Space, then don't play impossible. But if you're above a 4-year veteran, then go crazy on impossible. Alright, now you just want to play around in here. Again, do not let yourself get cornered by necromorphs. You can back up, dude. Whew. How do you... Alright. Text log. We'll just read through this very slowly. Well, I'll just let it sit here a second and then go down. Alright. That's that. Select some more things. And if you want to, there is a nano circuit repair bench here that you can use to upgrade your stuff. Now, as playing, you only get 2 at the start. You can buy some, but if you want to save, you can. But if you want to instantly spend, I suggest. Are you a psychopath? Depends on how psychopathic you're talking. Because I'd say I'm probably a good stage. I'm a stage 1, so I'm just now getting into the psychopath. Or am I insane? All of the above. All of the above. Let's go with that. Alexa. One of me and his friends. So if you're playing in a harder modes, I suggest, if you have 2 right now, I suggest you put 1 into HP. Now, I'm not going to upgrade it yet, but say you're in harder modes like normal and the other ones that are higher than whatever other mode. I suggest you go with putting 2 upgrades into your plasma cutter. For example, if you're playing, I suggest you go damage for the plasma cutter and then you up your health. Or if you just want to go straight, like you want to do damage and then up your capacity, go all in. But again, if you're playing on impossible, you're going to want to at least up your health. But for now, we're not going to be spending our things until we get our first suit upgrade. Why? Because you guys are going to see the... Yeah. The reason why I say focus on your suit upgrades as much as possible is because your suit upgrade not only gives you more armor, it also will increase your carry capacity, which you are going to want a lot. Yeah, and need, because if you're going to be an ammo geek, and by ammo geek I mean if you're going to want to go like crazy, yeah, if you want to be an ammo hog, I suggest that you up your carry capacity as much as possible. Yeah, ammo unfortunately weighs something in Dead Space. It's been like that in every Dead Space game. The remake just makes it much more better. Now, yes, I don't think you should instantly go for the very first suit upgrade. Oh, God! You should go for the very first suit upgrade because it will, again, give you that small ammo. Also, side note, don't shoot the necromorphs in the head because there's a slight chance that sometimes the necromorphs will still move around and attack you as if they know where you are. But, yeah. But, yeah. So, by this point, before you even get done with... So, by this point, once you grab the data board and you run through, you should be at 7,800 credits. If you're not, then you're on your own, because I'm not going back. Alright, so we will turn in the data board. Yeah, you guys can't just rewind the stream. Alright, now we can now go to the tram tunnel and work on some more stuff. Just say hello to the dude that fell. Hello, sir. Alright, you're just gonna... Alright, so we will now pick up our stasis module. Now this is I say if you're playing on harder modes and just like if you're playing on every mode, I suggest that you try and use your stasis module as much as possible. Not only to get through like puzzles and stuff, but your stasis module also slows your enemies down. So if you're overwhelmed with necromorphs, you can just blast one, hit that one, and then focus on the others. I will show you guys a example of using the stasis module on a group of necromorphs. And there's no power. Alright. Dang, there's no power to everything? Wait. Oh, there we go. Power's back up. It's just a weird, weird disconnection. And now, the reason why I say once you hit a store, sell some of your ammo is because for some reason the EA who did the Dead Space remake decided to give you a crap ton of ammo, which I'm not mad about. But they gave you so much that at a certain point the ammo despawns and you miss out on some money. But that's cool because once you get, again, those suit upgrades, you'll start finding and you want to store as much ammo as possible, so that too. If you store ammo, you can have it, and the cool thing is, when you access your shop, no matter towards the end of each chapter or during somewhere around the start, middle, and end of each chapter, you do get a chance to go to the shop. And if you need more ammo, whatever you threw in your storage, you can access in every shop. So say I throw, for example, I don't know if you can do this or not, say I throw in 10,000 bullets and I need 5,000. If I go to a shop at some point throughout my playthrough, I can go and pick up some of that 5,000 ammo that I need. Now, don't quote me on this because I don't know how much storage your shop can have. I don't know if it has infinite storage. I don't know if it has limited storage.
Message retrieved.
Vents into engineering. You got a stasis module handy?
You might just end up somehow storing a million plasma cutter bullets in there. I don't know.
System's gridlocked. Guess who they're calling? Temple here, sending a stasis module now.
So
what happened to the other one?
No
idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things.
We're at the 43-minute mark. Jeez. We might only get through chapter 1 and not all the way through chapter 2. But that's cool, because we did have beating chapters 1 through 2 and maybe 3, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we have to beat all of them. We can just do chapter 1, because so far it seems like chapter 1's going to be a full-on, like, hour. Alright. We need to play around with this claw control. And then we're going to stasis it to freeze it. And then we're going to refill. Now, the thing with the stasis recharge is, for some reason, it never runs out. Alright, I'm going to show you guys an example of the stasis freezing a necromorph. Yep. So, pretty much what that does is you can freeze them, and it helps if you're overwhelmed. But the only problem is, don't do it where you're gonna trap yourself. especially with another necromorph behind you. Yeah. But the cool thing is with the stasis module and what it does in general is it takes the speed of the necromorphs and lowers it to a mere like fraction. It basically makes them look like they're barely moving, but they're actually moving. Yep. So doing all this, by this point you should have max inventory, 3 notes, and 100 credits over your first suit upgrade. And I don't feel like I need the med packs because so if you play in story mode, Isaac automatically re-heals over time, but I still keep it just in case. But if you're playing in harder modes, again, impossible, then I suggest that you carry those health packs at least all of the time, because Isaac's health, the enemies do more damage in that mode, Isaac does less damage, and you also do not get health regeneration. So yeah. And, side note, be careful when you play Impossible, because you have 1 life. And if you die, it just starts you on a save, on hard, and you have to do it all over again. But, again, if you're a... yeah. But you get a special outfit after beating it.
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
Yeah. 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 Now I'm gonna give you guys there's a old trick I used to do, in this game called Skylanders with, me and my uncle. The trick was, well, it wasn't really a trick, but it was something that ended up helping me, years later throughout, games. The trick is, so I think the Skylanders Giants had a mode that was called One Hit Wonder, where pretty much you have one singular hit point, and your goal is to beat the entire mode on 1 HP, and every character that you had that died, you couldn't reuse. So, yeah.
The tram was jamming the whole system.
You couldn't use it until the end of whatever you got. Yeah, whatever you got to. And, yeah, so if a Skylander dies, they're dead for the whole chapter. So, I played it for a while, over and over, eventually got to the point where every time in a 1 life or 1 hit situation, I always knew what to do. But I suggest that you guys that play stuff with 1 life, I suggest that you at least know how it works. And again, if you're like me, and you grew up on doing a 1 hit, then there you go. But, yeah. And the reason why I'm mostly calm in some situations on, like, impossible mode and stuff is because, well, I've done it. I can tell you guys this. I beat every, all the Doom games, I beat them on the hardest mode, all the way including up to Doom Eternal, which is currently the newest Doom right now still, until Dark Ages. And then, yeah. Yeah, and then, And then and as for Dead Space, the originals, like not the remakes, because well, there's only one remake. Dead Space 1 through 3, the original, their hardest mode was, I think their hardest mode last time I played added like all these special enemies and stuff. But mostly what I did was, basically, I'll just give you a little run through all the Doom games and all of the Dead Space games except for the remake. I have beat Impossible Mode on. So I know a lot about Impossible Mode and that one life. I basically forced myself. How do I put this? I basically went through CIH treatment. By this, what I mean is I forced myself to learn how to beat every single game that had Impossible Mode, and I wouldn't stop playing that game until I found the pattern. This means no matter how bad I wanted to go insane. For example, the Impossible Mode of the older Dead Space games, because I know they had Impossible Modes. One of the Impossible Modes made me go crazy so bad that, let's say I was on the verge of putting a hole in a wall with a controller, or put a hole in a TV with a controller. Some of the Impossible Modes on the Doom games made me feel like I was being put through a washer and dryer at the same time. I know 2016's Impossible Mode made me feel like I was being waterboarded, because that game, never again am I doing Impossible Mode on that. That was just a nightmare and a half. No, your credits are a whole different category. Yeah, but you gotta remember, that's in like Fortnite stuff. Like you gotta no. You're this size weighs 113 pounds. Yeah, but you gotta remember, I'm picking up credits. I'm picking up stuff that you can literally get out of a freaking vending machine. Now the thing that you're thinking about is 76. You're thinking of the gold bullion that you pick. Yeah, that doesn't really have much weight. That's just another currency like bottle caps. Yeah. Now the game that you're thinking that has has weight is Payday 2. They're gold bars. Yeah.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. There's no survivors. Daniels is trying to get into the command computer.
But I just wanted to give a lot of tips and heads up on how to beat Impossible. My main thing that helped me through most of the Impossible modes on games were keep a cool head, don't lose yourself. If you lose yourself, then then you're gonna die. Each time you die, learn from your mistakes. So, say for example, I run. You run through this whole thing and you get cornered and you die. Learn from your mistake. Run through the area again, but this time take a different path that won't get you cornered.
Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen.
And you'll find yourself making it look easy. Eventually, after enough dying and learning from Impossible Mode, you'll make Impossible Mode look like Monopoly.
It's
there?
However easy Monopoly is. Let's see if we can at least get through Dead Space. I was about to say, let's see if I can get through Dead Space 1. Hold up. That's like a 30-hour video right there. It's like a 40-hour stream. If not longer. I'm sorry. Let's get through the first chapter of Dead Space. I'm not trying to go through the entirety of Dead Space 1 and there's like 12 chapters. The original. Wasn't there another necromorph that popped up somewhere? Oh, there you go. Alright, there we go.
Isaac, what's happening?
Johnson's gone. Killian too. The Singularity Core overloaded.
No!
Killian was our only way home. We're trapped.
No! I'm not losing.
That'd be almost a 2-day stream if I stream the entirety of Dead Space. You know how long? If I go for 100%, that'd be like over a week stream. I have to at least say that I stream 24/7.
Okay, here.
Meaning
Captain
I have
Benjamin
to stream
Matthias.
in. The second I
Location
wake
medical.
up, stream in. The second I wake up, stream in.
Either the
I
captain.
have to do at least 2 to 3 chapters.
Isaac,
No
you're close to
days.
You can double back and cut
No
the maintenance.
days. I have
Find
to do
the
at
captain's
least 2
body
to
and get
3
his record.
chapters.
With his codes, we... What was that?
Dude, I'd be having to do like freaking. I'd have to do 2 to 3 chapters at least, like per stream. That'd be a lot of, dude. That would be a lot of work. That'd probably get me the most views. Yoink, yoink. Oh god! Ow. Stupid necromorph, dude. Get out of here. Crap, I just moved. Dang it. My goodness. I wonder how many views I'd get if I did all the original Dead Space and then the remake. And I beat them 100%. I'd probably be a freaking millionaire. I'd be rolling in. I'd be a zombie.
All 5 of them back to back. In one.
Would I be just as much as a zombie as Rob Zombie?
No.
Oh man.
In 13 days. Now we just sit in the same fucking room as a zombie. But you could get the egg.
Man. Alright, so once you do all that, by the time you get to where I am, you should have 13,000 credits, 3 notes, a full inventory, and you should still have that semiconductor. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the shop, and then you're going to want to look at the upgrades. You'll see the suit upgrade, but we won't buy that just yet. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take and put 2 of your, so you're going to want to sell 2 of your plasma energies. Don't worry, you can make a lot of it back, and then you're going to sell the semiconductor, and doing that you should have 19,800 credits, which means once you buy the suit upgrade, you will have 9,800 left. But before that, we're going to put on the our little one suit that we got for absolutely free. If you guys didn't see the name and it's obvious, DS -08 is obviously a codename reference to Dead Space 2008, with the this being the original level 1 suit in the remake. Honestly, I have to say, for the remake version of it, if we was to take like a straight look at it, the remake version, it looks much more brighter. And the thing is, with your suit stuff, like your outfits and stuff, when you upgrade, so say for example, I'm going to upgrade to suit level 2, it will not change my current outfit. Meaning I can keep the 2008 Dead Space outfit, and I'm just going to get the upgrades, and it's not going to change my outfit. Now you will notice, yes, it looks different, but you gotta remember, this is the style of 2008 Dead Space. Yeah, plus tax. Why the plus tax? Because better graphics. Yep. So now, you just seen our inventory go from 12 to 18. Now, you're wondering, where's the third suit upgrade? You have to find these things called schematics, which give you a drawing for your next suit upgrade, and you have to have the credits for that suit upgrade. Yep. So, and now, yep, we have already almost 10,000 credits, again. And we have more slots. So now we could go into Chapter 2, fully loaded. Can I get anything out this vending machine? What you got here? You got any... I mean, I'm pretty sure Isaac Clarke does need to eat at some point. I mean, immortal people still get hungry. I don't know, do it, that's a good question. Do immortal people ever get hungry? Now I think about it, that's a really, like... Yep. Now, if you do want to take and yeah, you want to save as much as possible, just know, don't try this in impossible mode, because you have one life, so there's no point in saving, and the game will not let you save. So at this point, if you have 3 notes, yeah, so once you upgrade every suit level you upgrade and you go to an upgrade bench, you're gonna see upgrade unlocked. As you see here, suit level 2 upgrade graft extended. What this means is I can now further upgrade some more of my stuff, and eventually, once you get to all the suit upgrades, you will get everything unlocked. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to firstly up Isaac's health, and then for the plasma cutter, we're going to do damage, and then we're going to do capacity. Now, why capacity? Because you can shoot more ammo. Yep. So, now, yes, that kind of was a waste of a note, because let's be honest, you're going from 10 bullets to only 11, but that one bullet, I always tell everyone this, that one bullet can change a whole lot. And everyone's always like, oh, why do you say that one bullet can change a lot? Because one bullet can change everything. That one bullet can practically kill your enemy or you, depending on whose bullet it is. Now, we officially have completed Chapter 1. Now, the good thing is, once you complete Chapter 1, you move on to Chapter 2. Now, with that being said, now you can always go back to previous chapters and pick up any collectibles or stuff that you might have missed, and also go back. Sorry, you can go back to the shop and buy some stuff or sell some stuff. That's the little feature I like about the remake. Alright. Let's go. We can now use magnetics to move these big titanium steel crates. Actually, are these titanium? Are these crates titanium? Because if so, I don't think titanium would be magnetic. Oh, hey, what's this? Yep. Alright. We just got another semiconductor. So that's another free 2,000. So, alright, let's continue on. And now, chapter 1 gives you an introduction to the iconic plasma cutter. Chapter 2, however, gives you the introduction to, I believe it's called a pulse rifle? Pulse rifle? Plasma rifle? Whatever it's called. Yep. And how to get it is you get it off of this person.
They all came back.
Once they die. So, we'll just wait until they die. In the meantime, we will pick up all this extra energy. Hey, welcome back to the person I joined. Okay, so yep. There it is. The pulse rifle in all of its glory. Now, we're not gonna go for the one gun thing, because let's be honest, that's a whole nother. Yeah, I ain't got time for that. That's a whole nother like 3 out. That's a whole nother like offline stream thing. That's like something I do. That's something that you guys would hear I did off stream instead of like on stream. Now, there is a glitch going around where you can use the pulse mines on the plasma. I almost said plasma cutter. The pulse rifle. And it is the proximity mine. And pretty much what it requires you to do is it requires a lot of notes, and it's just some money glitch, basically. I will probably do that off stream. Uh, Dead Space 2. I just seen what you texted me, Gamer. You said Dead Space 2 is coming out soon. Which one? You talk about the remake? Because the original's already out. Also, fun fact, most of the Dead Space community wanted a remake of Dead Space 2. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to break the bad news, and I did look this up, and even EA confirmed they are not coming out with a Dead Space 2 remake. Yes, EA confirmed it themselves. They said they're not making Dead Space 2 remake, which pains me as a Dead Space veteran. So the only remake so far, as of right now, that EA has made is Dead Space 1. So that is unless someone eventually buys out the Dead Space franchise from EA and then says, you know what, reload Dead Space 2 and 3. Oh my god, I'd love to see a remake of Dead Space 3. But, yeah, I didn't mean to break the bad news, but yep, the only way it will, the only way I can say it. Alright, so, let's do this. Let's do this little money trick. Or try and do this money trick. Which simply just results in this. And then, we pulse mine. We press that to make it a pickup collectible. Then we do that to make it also a collectible. Then the whole purpose why you don't spend the notes is if you do want to do the money glitch, you don't spend your notes because you can't really. It costs 5,000 credits to take and redo the whole thingy-mabob. So, but you can make that back and like even double just by doing this. And yeah, so let's take this. Let's take all these. Let's go here. And now we're gonna do this. We're going to take and to reload all of the stuff. Now we have 4 rounds of 25, which we pick up. We can actually sell. Dang it! Sorry, hang on. I'm struggling. Don't reload, because if you reload, you have to unfortunately shoot everything again. So, just try and keep your trigger finger from pressing the square button. But, so you do that, and each one that you sell in your inventory, so you can have 100, and it sells for 2,500. But again, you don't want to upgrade all of your stuff because you will need, if you want to do the glitch. And if you do the glitch, just know that at least make sure that you have the first 2 upgrade or higher, I suggest that the first two upgrade. And if you're looking to do the glitch to just buy the power notes, then you can do the glitch. And don't worry, this is something that won't get you banned because for some reason EA doesn't care about anything anymore. So they don't really enforce no exploits and stuff. And it's not even an exploit that breaks the game. It's an exploit that can help all players. So with that being said, we beat the first part of, the first chapter of Dead Space 1. Maybe tomorrow or the next day, we will go through hopefully chapter 2. This is gonna be there's gonna be a separate save file where I'm just gonna be doing some offline stream Dead Space. So thanks to everyone who joined. I do hope you guys enjoy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.